Am I wrong about single motherhood being bad? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Dutch, the Black Non-Democrat. All right, folks, let's dissect something real quick, right? So I started this channel in 2020, and it was a dead channel up until a couple of months ago, right? And I revamped this channel, and I wanted to talk about the black community being on the teat of the Democratic Party and how we need to, get away from the Democratic Party because they are not for us. I wanted this channel to be all about that, right? And then, you ever have plans and then, your plans change as time go on based upon, certain circumstances. And that's what I seen happening to my channel over time. If you go back in my channel, just go back to my old videos, man, you will see I was all over the place, being an anti-Democrat, which I still am, man. I am an ex-Democrat liberal turned black conservative. That's what I am, right? And, it fell into this single motherhood topic. I was talking with a friend at work last night, and he was telling me about this little boy who got murdered in Washington, D.C. That's where I'm from, you guys. Bam. Northeast Washington, D.C. And this little boy got murdered, and he came to me, and he was like, wow, did you hear about this? Because I talk about this stuff on my Dutch Talk TV, channel. And you guys can go down in the description box and subscribe there. But he was asking me, he was like, you gonna say something about this? I was like, I can say something about that. I can. But that's the results of what I talk about now, my brother. And he said, what you talk about on your channel now? I said, I talk about the source of that. See, the man who killed that boy, 13-year-old in Washington, D.C., both of them, I guarantee, the man and the victim came from single mother homes. And I'm not saying that every person who comes from a single mother home murders or get murdered. I'm not saying that, you guys, so don't try to twist my words up here. But what I'm saying is 50% of all crime, murder in the U.S. are done by black males. And you got to think, we're only 13% of the population, but it's not all black males. And damn near half of us are in prison or in the prison industrial complex, right? And some of us, like myself, are family men, we raise our family, we have children, and we do our damn thing. And others are deadbeat dads, as you guys like to say. And then you have a small amount of us that are straight up thugs, straight up killers, straight up hood dudes. So that's like 3%, right? 3% of America, 3% of the black community is killing, murdering at a 50% clip of all murders in America. That is a stat that you can go look up right now, right? You have to think to yourself, damn, wow, shit. And then you got to go to the other stat of 84% of single mothers in our community. God damn. Woo. Now, if you look at the overall stats, it will show you that you are more likely to do all of these things coming from a single parent household. If 84% of single mothers are in our community, that means the majority of women are raising the child, so the 80% of criminals in prison come from single mother households. So when I tell that man, what I talk about on my channel now, he said, wow, so basically you're talking about before it even gets there. You're talking about the source of all of this. I said, yes, That's what I'm talking about. And I think we need to stop glorifying the single motherhood. I think we need to push for more programs where it promotes fathers. I think we need to have our leaders start talking about these women making better decisions and stop looking, just like I'm starting with the source on my channel, and I'm not just doing the story about the 13-year-old that got shot and we all like, oh, that's messed up. I'm talking about where the 13-year-old came from. I'm talking about where the guy who shot the 13-year-old came from. So we need to stop talking about the results of the decision making that the women do. We talk about deadbeat dads. We talk about men leaving their children. Barack Obama get on national television on Father's Day and say, black men, y'all need to start, taking care of your children. Stop leaving your children. How about we focus on the woman making these decisions to have sex with these bum ass guys? What I say all the time, and you guys probably hear it, it's a quote of mine, and I made up this quote, and I'm going to own this quote, and I think I'm going to copyright this quote because it's my quote, and it's also real, and it is, I don't blame the incompetent person. I blame the person who gave the incompetent person the job. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we got to cut the head of the snake and all of the snake will fall. And the head of the snake right now in our community is the idea of single motherhood. I don't hate single mothers. I don't have a problem with single mothers taking care of their children. But what I'm saying is for the future, moving forward, we need to stop preaching it. We always had single mothers. That's not the issue. I want to minimize, baby. The thing is, I know I'm not going to eliminate, but I want to minimize. In the 1940s, 30s, 50s, we had 89% family units. Married black people, nuclear family, father, mother, children in the household, people. We had single mothers. Yes, we did. About 15% of them. And we're always going to have single mothers. But we don't need single mothers driving a culture, running the culture, being the backbone of the culture. That is not natural to the culture. So, somebody asked me, am I wrong about single motherhood being bad? No, because I just proved it to you. And if you guys stay unplugged from false narratives, anything, stay unplugged from that. Y'all go down in the comment section and tell me what you think. I'm out. Be safe. And let's start preaching more fathers in these homes. Peace.